Hi everybody, welcome to Mike's Garage. Well, it's Saturday here, kind of a rainy day, helping the wife clean around. And she brings me her little handheld vacuum and she says it keeps shutting off after 5 minutes. So I figured, well, the filter's probably clogged. So on this one here, you push the blue button and it takes off the dirt container, kind of a small dirt container, but it works pretty good when it's working right. Now what you do to clean the filter is you get a hold of these little two tabs on each side. On this end, you get a hold of those and you pull it apart, you work it back and forth and you pull it apart and there's the filter. Now the filter's clean because she emptied it out. I helped her empty this out and we put it back together and it still runs for about 5 seconds, 10 seconds and it shuts off again. Well, here's what you gotta do. Behind this other door here, take off the battery. You take the battery off. And behind this little door here, let's open that up. Ooh, there's the filter that's clogged right there. So we're gonna have to take that out and clean it, and that should solve the problem. It has a little handle on it. The little handle pops out. Just pull it out. Look at that. It's filthy. Now what I'm going to do is I have a little brush here. It's brand new. It looks like a toothbrush, but it's good for cleaning small parts. So I'm going to take that out of the plastic. I'm going to brush this off into the trash. Now it actually has a foam pad that's around the filter. So you've got to be careful brushing it off because I guess these things are probably about $25, $30 when you try to buy them from Hoover. Now it says on the instructions that you can wash it and dry it and put it back together. Right now I'm just brushing it off. See, that's the side I brushed off. That's the side that came out. Looks pretty ridiculously filthy. So we took this apart. I'm going to brush it clean. Be right with you. Okay, now you can take that little cover off. See it? Now it has a filter underneath. There's actually a filter underneath like this. See it? That's all filthy too. All right, so I'm going to have to take that apart and clean it. I'll be right back to show you what I had to do. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this foam and I'm going to stretch it down over the filter. You see the dirt falling off of it. This thing is really dirty. Okay? And I'm going to get this brush and I'm going to brush into the grooves and see if I can clean it out the best I can. And should be able to finish the cleaning for today with it. Probably have to order a new filter from Hoover. I'm sure they're at least $30 plus shipping. But that's what you have to do if it keeps shutting off. That little dirt container doesn't seem to work and hold very much. But did the best I could. And we're going to get this, we're going to turn it around again. And we're going to work this foam cover over top of the filter. The filter was pretty clogged too. So a lot of dirt gets through that little fine screen because there is a little fine screen that's in there. Here's the first line of defense, this little screen. And I don't know if you can see, the light will shine through it. You can actually see through it if you hold it up to the light. So that's the first filter and that goes in the end here. Okay, there's actually a little deflector in there that doesn't come out. That rubber deflector has to stay in there. So you put that back together. Now we have this. We put the foam back over top of the filter, like that. Now we're going to insert that back into the spot here. Looks like it only goes in one way. The open end goes down. Yeah, they make it so you can't mess it up. As that slides right in, nice and clean now. I'm going to put the door back on. Going to put the door in, pull down on the lock. See if I can get it in there. I actually had it upside down. It goes in this way. Okay, that locks in right there. All right, going to put the filter back on, which goes in here, snaps back together. I'm going to put the battery on. Now we're going to turn it on. Watch your ears. It's going to last more than 5 seconds. Ready? That was it. The second filter was clogged. You got to look underneath of the battery for that second door. It's a little foam filter covering a corrugated filter. You got to brush that out. It says on the instructions you can wash it or you have to buy a new one. So I hope that's a helpful tip. Whenever they are running for a few seconds and shutting off, and running for a few seconds and shutting off, usually have a clogged filter. Check back with me, let me know what you have, and we'll see if we can figure out how to do it together. Or you can look at your instructions. Sometimes it'll tell you where to look for that second filter. So I hope that's a helpful tip. Thanks for watching Mike's Garage. Take care now. And don't forget, we have Patreon. Could always use the help. Need some new equipment here in the garage. Thanks everybody. Bye now.